Boardwalk, and baseball. A combination of the best elements of history's greatest amusement parks. Thrills and laughs, magic and fun. And here come two of our permanent visitors, Homer and Specs. They always get up early to ride the tram on its warm-up round. Hi, Homer. Hi, Specs. Heard you guys are crazy about the roller coaster. For those who love to ride, this is heaven. So why Boardwalk and baseball? Well, the 135-acre attraction is spring home for the Kansas City Royals, and they'll tell you they love it. Best of all, the whole park is connected like none other. It's a mile-long boardwalk which stirs warm and friendly feelings. The unique walk has a welcoming way of taking you through the rides and shows. While concrete and asphalt are okay for your car, your feet deserve the finest. These guys remember the excitement when the Jarrah would arrive from halfway around the world. Boardwalk and baseball went to Australia to get the Jarrah wood, not only for its beauty, but for its strength. Timber from the huge trees is 50% stronger than oak. Jarrah has proven to resist dry rot, fungus, termites, even fire. Putting down the imported boardwalk was a big job. About 35,000 Jarrah 2x4s were laid. We're still waiting for an exact count. There are no nails in this boardwalk. Screws are used to painstakingly secure the wood to an all-aluminum frame. The extra effort is worth it, because when the park opened in April of 1987, the walk was given a life expectancy of 50 years. That's right, we won't need any more wood until the year 2037. But the best part of the boardwalk is it's so very comfortable on your feet as it leads you everywhere. Like right into a 7,000-seat Major League Stadium. The Kansas City Royals, who picked up the World Championship in 1985, play their spring ball here. When the Royals decided to move to boardwalk and baseball, an ultra-modern stadium was erected in record time. And the Royals are the first pro team to use the new OmniTurf on their infield. The stadium has become a place where America's favorite pastime is enjoyed in classic style by both spectators and participants all year round. One of the most popular rides is the Grand Rapids. It's one of the longest log flumes in the country and was designed especially for boardwalk and baseball. Homer and Specs couldn't wait for it to be built, so they took a picture every day. When they aren't in the picture, the guys are usually headed for the roller coaster. Early this century, roller coasters were popular all over America, growing bigger and faster. Over time, most disappeared, and only a few new roller coasters were built in the grand style of the classics. The Hurricane is one. Enthusiasts say the ride is faster on a wooden roller coaster, and the sounds are exhilarating. Once the train is hauled to the top of the 96-foot hill, no other power is needed to travel up and down for almost a mile. Speed on the first plunge, 65 miles an hour, and 3 times the normal force of gravity. That's about as fast as we can go, but not as high. Real fun lovers head to the top of the 16-story Ferris wheel. The big wheel is the perfect place to relax and view all the wonders of the park. The giant was erected in February 1989 after being shipped from Holland, a journey that took nearly a month. The huge wheel weighs 220 tons and measures 425 feet in diameter. The 36 gondolas can hold more than 200 people at a time. Since George Ferris built his first big wheel in the 1890s, they have become a symbol of amusement park excitement. It's a ride where lovers say romance is born and reborn. They take loving care of the wheel here with the latest techniques to assure total safety and keep the ride a-spinning. Always a little bit ahead of us, Homer and Specs are trying to break their ride record today. Why not do it on a real, true, timeless carousel? Often fondly called the merry-go-round, the romantic ride is known as the heart of the amusement park. Carousels date back to the 1800s, when the spinning platforms were steam-driven and the steeds were hand-carved by Bavarian immigrants. Boardwalk and Baseball's prized carousel upholds the finest charms of bygone days with 30 hand-painted ponies and 2 chariots gracing the antique replica. No matter your tastes, there are magic thrills and endless fun. Boardwalk and Baseball is a family park, and we make sure the little ones aren't left out. Kiddie City has a dozen different rides for all ages. There are helicopters, airplanes, even space flights to Venus. Lipizzan Stallion Show has also been presented here. These snow-white horses have been bred for more than 400 years because of their beauty and grace.
Lipizzans are a totally man-made breed designed as a war horse in the 14th and 15th centuries. The breed has been carefully nurtured for the past 400 years, and all of the athletic endeavors for war movements have been cultivated.
Lipizzans are born black to dark brown and gradually turn white over a period of 10 years.
Gestation for the mothers is a little difficult, 335 to 345 days, but we take good care of the mothers. They have their own maternity ward, as it were. It's wonderful to watch and raise the babies and see them slowly turn and watch them develop into the aristocracy that their parents are.
As we come down to the end of the barn, I'd like to point out the oldest horse here that we have that performs in our show. This is Siglavy Perla.
Coming backstage on the tour, the guests are able to see the horses at rest, see their sleeping quarters, see the riders as they're preparing for the shows, grooming the horses, and in general, enjoy conversations with the riders and trainers and find out more about individual horses, both the Andalusians and the Lipizzaners. There's some sort of royalty or regalness to this particular animal that no other breed has. They're noble. They can look down their nose at everything, and you're just part of it. It's just something that's so limited that you've reached horses that are capable of absolutely unique forms of riding.
The miracle of IMAX film brings everything to larger-than-life size at the Imax Theater. The 6-story screen has featured several spectacular presentations, including Grand Canyon, The Hidden Secret, Movies are great, but being a character, Homer is always up for a good laugh at Super Spoof, the comedy game show.
Good.
Everyone gets into the act. Well, almost everyone.
Oh, Homer. Homer, I'm sorry you can't be in every show. I'm sorry, Homer, there's only one star of this show. It's all right, Homer. He'll get over it. Now, let's begin.
Super Spoof is a slapstick look at behind-the-scenes TV, starring a zany game show host and an even zanier stage manager.
Well, the excitement is just building as the gold team is leading the blue team as we go into the third round of competition.
The contestants, chosen from the audience, are quizzed on the more fun facts about sports. The show is a humorous look at a boardwalk and baseball production called Super Bowl of Sports Trivia, presently airing on ESPN. More and more television is being produced at the park. An ultra-modern satellite uplink system enables live broadcasts from Boardwalk and baseball, as well as sister parks SeaWorld and Cypress Gardens in Central Florida. Although the Royals head north after spring training, the crack of the bat is heard at Boardwalk and baseball all year round. The attraction boasts a huge complex of 6 major league fields, all ready for action. The Florida State League Baseball City Royals play all their home games here, and at just about any time, you can catch a rookie, college, high school, or amateur game. Baseball is not only played here, it's studied. The professional staff is always working on methods to better groom tomorrow's baseball stars. The workout can create a big appetite. If your taste buds call for delectable Italian cuisine, there's the Salerno Express with a view of the Grand Rapids Final Plunge. And for dessert, head for the ice cream parlor and some handmade waffle cones. Now refreshed and back on the go, a taste of Cooperstown is a must-see attraction. There are hundreds of artifacts recreating the evolution of baseball. It's the only official exhibit of the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum outside of Cooperstown, New York. Among the many stars immortalized here is Babe Ruth. Fans can touch his Yankee locker containing the Babe's jersey, glove, hat, and this ball signed by all of the 1927 World Champion Yankees. The nostalgia always gets the guys in the mood for a little ball game of their own. The bullpen is a place where all visitors are invited to test their own pitching skills. Outside, there's plenty of batting, catching, and pitching to help you find out if you're bound for the major leagues. Even if you're not, you can take home a special souvenir, your very own baseball card, and you get to make up the stats. Batting .500 this year, a homer. The excitement of the park is matched only by its beauty. The work of famed Norman Rockwell is immortalized here. 8 of his best-known pieces, which were Saturday Evening Post covers, are enlarged to gigantic proportions and mounted atop the Boardwalk Theater. Creating the one-of-a-kind enlargements was an enormous task, but well worth the effort. A lot of effort was also put into creating the beauty of Park Place. It's a quiet area to enjoy classical music and just relax. Landscaping is meticulous, with bubbling fountains and wrought iron benches. It's the perfect place to relax while the rest of the gang roars down the roller coaster. The beautiful landscaping is not limited to Park Place. Throughout Boardwalk and baseball, steps are taken to be sure it deserves the term park. More than 8,000 trees shade the boardwalk, and there are flowers. Our horticulturists plant more than 300,000 flowering plants every year. Flowers which add splashes of color throughout. Much of the park landscape has a unique touch to it. You will see numerous antique railroad cars set graciously between the rides and attractions. The trains have been restored and serve as restaurants, first aid stations, and even offices. Beauty and utility all in one. Wholesome ingredients along with lots of love combine to create tasty treats at Kofeld's Taffy and Fudge Company. Taffy is made in the traditional way using antique machines. Down the boardwalk, folks wander through the Midway to test their skills at classic amusement park games like skee-ball and ring toss. You can take home a prize that's bigger than you are. When the sun begins to set, the park lights shed a warm glow. One of the best places to enjoy the romantic transformation from twilight to dusk is the Big Wheel, where you can look down on more than 70,000 lights twinkling all over the park. When the rides light up, so do the hundreds of spotlights illuminating our baseball complex. Well into the night, you can hear the excitement as the home team scores again. Boardwalk and baseball is thrills, laughs, and endless fun. It's today and yesterday, all in one great place. Boardwalk and Baseball is a park which is packed full of the best times you can remember. You meet some great new friends and create special new memories. Memories to last a lifetime.